How's it going, guys? We're back again with another episode of Revision. Like always, I'm joined here with Cody. Cody, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, buddy boy. It's a good old Friday.
Yes, it is Friday for us. It'll be Monday for you guys when you see this episode. Sorry about the delay for, this previous week. Cody was taking some much needed time off, recharging the batteries, going on vacay, went to the beach.
Only to get all undone the day I went back to work.
Yeah, it was, as soon as it was like 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, you just came back.
Yep, rolled into town at 4 o'clock in the morning, tried to get some sleep, woke up and did hot ones.
Yes, the hot ones challenge. We all did the hot ones challenge.
5th year in a row, baby.
That was, again, the bomb was brutal. I hate the bomb.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how many flavors were good this year, though. Like the first 6 were all really good.
Yeah, I was actually really enjoying them. Even like some of the later spicy ones.
Yeah, 6 and 7 were pretty good, and then the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb ruined everything. But yeah, you were a champ this time. Like you weren't taking anything to cool off until the very end.
Yeah, I took no milk or ice cream the whole challenge. I cleaned every wing I had. I kind of had to drink milk later, though. I had milk with me, but I had to drink some later on in the night because I started feeling a little gurgling in my stomach.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, I am shutting that shit down.
Yeah, I was pretty much taking ice cream once it started getting like a little bit too much. And yeah, it's weird. I feel like ice cream does the best job at cooling yourself off, but you're eating so much of it by the end of the wings. And you just feel like this brick is in your stomach, and it's just not a pleasant time.
Yeah, we had that problem the first year. I think after the bomb the first year, I think I drank like a half a gallon of milk, and I was not feeling good after that.
Yeah. So again, we're back. This episode we are opening up 24 packs of Shadow of Infinity, I believe.
Yes.
Again, another small set for Konami, apparently. So we simplified it to 20 cards. To start things off, in the secret rare slot, we have Treeborn Frog. I think when me and you were coming up with the packs, I mentioned Treeborn Frog to you. I think what were you pitching originally for the secrets? Was it like Haman?
Something like that.
I think it was Haman, because I think when you were reading those, and I think you've actually played with those cards before in the past.
Only Raphael.
Okay.
Yeah, only Raphael.
Haman just read pretty crazy to you, and then it wasn't until I explained to you the impact that Treeborn Frog will have later on, you were just like, holy shit. This could be a problem. And specifically once we get Swap Frog, this becomes a very major strategy. So Treeborn Frog is a secret. If it's going to be hard to pull one, even if you get one, you really only need one once it becomes relevant. And then for the ultra rare slots, we have Haman and Uriah. I think me and you have a abundance of continuous spells and traps where these cards can be pretty effective, and their effects are actually pretty relevant as well. Again, we're very much lacking on back row removal, so Uriah can cover that, while also, if you play it in a strategy, you get a bunch of continuous traps. Uriah can actually become quite a large card. Haman already being a large card, also being able to inflict effect damage to your opponent. For the super rare slots, we have the Raphael. I think me and you decided that it's just overall sounded like the weakest of them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not as easy to get out as Haman and Uriah, because you need 3 monsters, specifically 3 fiends. And sometimes we already struggle to get bodies on board. We have the Karma Cut, just pretty generic monster removal just by discarding a card. And then we have Demise, King of Armageddon, just a board wipe pretty much. For the rare slots, I'm not going to cover all these cards, but we have some Ancient Gear support in Gear Castle. We have some insect support, kind of like a boss monster, in Doom Dozer. And then we have the other ritual monster in Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. And then down to the commons, we have some more machine support with the Proto Cyber Dragon. A lot of this stuff is just insect support with the Anteater card, the Silent Insect, We have the ritual support cards with the ritual spell End of the World to summon the 2 ritual monsters. A card called Samsara, which actually allows you to recycle the materials that you use to tribute for your rituals. Another insect support in Saber Beetle. We got some frog stuff in Beezle Frog. And we have some rock stuff in Sand Moth. Overall, what were your thoughts on this pack?
It's a decent set with a couple strategies that can kind of like expand as we get further down the road.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's crazy, like, you know, it's not like game changing, but it's a decent little thing.
Yeah, I like that we have some actual pretty interesting ritual monsters in here that we can actually build a deck around. Kind of like a love-hate relationship when it comes to us having to do these 20 card packs. It sucks that we don't get to do the full pack because we don't get a bunch of variety, but it is nice to have like these simplified packs after me and you go into the lab pretty much and like decide what we want to be in the pack. Because at the same time, like what's just in this pack alone, you could build a deck just from this pack. But the fact that we already have previous packs opened, it just, you know, if we wanted to actually go all out on the ancient gears, we have a new support card in that. We have like new boss monsters with the ultras and supers. We have a bunch of new insect supports if we wanted to delve into insects. But yeah, overall, just a nice little pack. What do you say? Pack openings?
Get through it, man.
All right, let's get in there.
All right, what's up, guys? We are back for episode 14. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment engagement of Revision series. It has been quite a while. I went on vacation. I got a little bit of sun, had some drinks. Apparently joined a frat. You know, got the fashion. But now we're back, and it's good to be back. I can't wait to lose again. So let's just show you what I've got cooking this week. All right, so I'm bringing back the Cyber Dragon strategy, sort of, but it's more of just a companion to other stuff. My main strategy going into game 1 is going to be the Sacred Beasts. So I've got 3 copies of Adhesive Explosive. If he attacks into this while it's face down, it equips itself to that monster, and on the next standby phase, it destroys that monster. So I can get rid of some troublesome stuff there. I've got 2 copies of Gear Golem, one in the main deck, one in the side deck. You already know he's done some damage these past few weeks. 3 Cyber Dragons, 3 Goblin Elite Attack Force. So most of my monsters that are lower level are all high attack, low defense, just fodder, basically, just to keep bodies in the field. Then we have Haman, the Lord of Striking Thunder. So he needs 3 face-up continuous spell cards to go to the graveyard to summon him. And then when he destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I get to inflict 1,000 damage to Dakota. And while it's in defense position, face up, monsters he controls cannot target monsters except Haman for attacks. Some more high attack 4-star beaters with 3 Indomitable Fighter Lili, 2 Uriah. So Uriah is a bit like Haman, but the summoning condition requires trap cards. And then he has like a Slifer-ish effect where he gains 1,000 for each continuous trap in the graveyard. And once per turn with him, I can target a set spell trap that Dakota controls and destroy it. And neither player can activate spell or trap cards in response to that effect activation. Going into the spells then, 2 copies of Ancient Gear Castle. So this is going to help me summon the Gear Golem every time a monster is normal summoned or set. I put a counter on it. And then for how many counters on it, I can use to the tribute summon of an Ancient Gear monster. But it's also a continuous spell, so it works with summoning Haman as well. Brain Control for an enemy controller for monster manipulation, if you want to call it that. Heavy Storm for backrow removal. Monster Reborn for it's in the name. 2 copies of Power Bond for the Cyber Dragon strategy. 2 Swords of Concealing Light. Let me rephrase that. So it flips his monsters down. It's a continuous spell for Haman. Another continuous spell, the Dark Door. This makes it so only one monster can attack each battle phase. And I'm bringing Wave Motion Cannon back. I am not intending to win with this card. If it happens, I'll be happy. I'll take a win. But it's basically just there for continuous trap or spell fodder and to kind of put a ticking clock on Dakota if the game needs to pick up pace a little bit. New trap card, 2 copies of Karma Cut. I discard a card, target a face-up monster he controls, banish it, and then every monster in his graveyard with that same name is banished as well. A Mirror Force to destroy monsters. Robin Zombie, 3 copies. Continuous trap for Uriah, and if a monster inflicts battle damage to the opponent, it mills a card from their deck. Solemn Wishes, another continuous trap, increases my life points by 500 each time I draw a card or cards. And the last continuous trap I have is Spellbinding Circle, which just you know, you've seen the anime probably.
Reveal face down card!
Moving into the side deck, my Golem, my Tirai Gumo, my baby boy. Lava Golem for basically sort of kaijuing him, but also doing some burn damage. 2 copies of Dark World Lightning, just for removal of any set card I choose. The 3rd Power Bond, Nightmare Wheel to lock down troublesome monsters and do a little more burn. Now, I'm doing a different thing this week. I don't think I've ever done before. I am siding an entirely different strategy. So I have 2 copies of Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, and 2 copies of Demise, King of Armageddon, 3 copies of the Ritual spell to bring them out. So with Ruin, when she destroys an opponent's monster of battle, I can activate her effect and I can make a second attack in a row. Doesn't have to be to a monster, which is nice. And Demise, when he gets summoned, I can pay 2,000 life points and board wipe the entire field except for Demise. Very good to have in case I'm in a bit of a pickle, or just if he has a lot of troublesome cards and I want to get rid of them. Finally, going into the extra deck, you've seen it before a couple times now. It's my 2 copies of End Dragon and 3 copies of Twin Dragon. So that's my strategy. It's kind of just, you know, focusing on the Sacred Beasts. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go into some Ritual play. I'm excited to see what I can do with this deck. I don't anticipate great stuff, but I think it can hold its own. Unless he's playing Chaos, then just skip ahead to next week. But yeah, let's get out there and let's see what happens.
All right, guys, we're back from opening up our packs. I'm excited to try out this new strategy. Let's see what we came up with. All right, so with the new pack, we got a couple new insect support, pretty much with a new boss monster for insects as well. So I'm kind of leaning into the insect stuff while also being able to play these other kind of spell cards that's going to help slow down the game. And if need be, I actually do have a way to shut off my own cards. So we're playing 3 copies of Doomsdozer. This is pretty much just like a free special. I banish 2 insects from the graveyard. It comes out. If it does battle damage, it mills a card. I'm not really playing it for that, but 2800 attack is nothing to shy over. We're playing 3 copies of Gokipon. When this card is destroyed by battle, I get to add a insect with 15 attack or less from deck to hand. And the Howling Insect, when it's destroyed, I get to special one from the deck with 15 or less attack. We're playing 2 copies of the Anteater Eating Giant, or Eating Gant, whatever. It's a free special. All you have to do is send 2 spells or traps that you control to the graveyard, and then once per turn it can destroy a spell or a trap. So I'm mostly just playing it for that, but being able to get a 2000 beater isn't too bad as well. For our other insect lineup, we're playing the ultimate insects. We're playing 3 of the level 1, 3 of the level 3, 2 of the level 5s because we don't want to draw it, and then 1 level 7. I don't think that these cards are great. I don't think that their floating effect is particularly that wrong, but it could be relevant. If anything, these are just ways of like going through the deck a little bit faster while still keeping some presence on the board. So I could go from like Howling Insect being destroyed to special summon the level 3, and then during my turn, level 3 will turn into level 5. Finally, for monsters, we're playing 1 copy of Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. So I was already planning on playing a bunch of the continuous spells because of the Anteater. But then last second, I thought that, you know what, Haman would be perfect for this. So for our spells lineup, we're doing 3 of the Concealing Light to slow down the game, 2 of the Wave Motion to apply some pressure, 1 Stumbling because it's all I have, but if any monster is normal, flipped, or specialed, it is switched to defense, 3 of the Dark Door, 2 of the Burning Land to partner up with the Wave Motion. I'm not actually trying to win by burnout, but it's more or less like these cards can help slow down the game until I either get the Anteater or Haman, and then I can just send these cards that are also going to be slightly annoying for me to have to deal with. We're playing 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy, 1 of the Vengeful Bog Spirit. Monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned. 1 Premature Burial, 1 Level Limit Area B, 1 Ground Collapse. So we haven't played this card yet either, but it is a continuous spell. I do have 1 copy of this, but essentially you pick 2 monster zones that are not being used, and as long as this card is face up, those zones cannot be used. So if anything, I can pick 2 of Cody's monster zones, and now he can only have up to 3 monsters. And then finally, we're playing 2 copies of Banner of Courage. This is mostly just because I'm running out of like continuous spells that have, you know, effects that I can actually utilize. But essentially, this card just gives my monsters 200 attack during my battle phase only. Yep, that's pretty much the strategy for the main deck. Onto the side deck, we're playing 3 copies of Insect Barrier. Because of the new insect support, I know that Cody's tried playing insects before, so I just wanted to side deck this just in case if he does end up playing insects, I can put this into game 2 and maybe he's not expecting it. We're playing 2 copies of Chainsaw Insect. This card is just a free normal summon, 2400 attack beater, but it does have a kind of crappy effect where if it was attacked or it makes an attack, my opponent draws a card. But if anything, I can just sit on this card and have him try to out it. I don't actually have to attack. We're playing 3 copies of another new card, Silent Insect. So when this card is normal summon, it immediately switches to defense, and as long as it's on the field, negate the effects of all continuous spells and traps. So this can affect him if he's playing continuous spells and traps. But not only that, but like I said, some of my cards are actually annoying for myself as well. Like if I'm the one who has a lot of the pressure on the board, but I'm being slowed down by my Dark Door, if I can get this out, the Dark Door will be shut off, and now I can do whatever it is that I want. Just an additional tech card that's also an insect. We're playing 3 of the 4-starred Ladybug of Doom. When it gets flipped, destroy all level 4s. And then finally, some extra tech cards in case the continuous stuff isn't working too much in our favor, or I want to get rid of some because they weren't that impactful. I'm playing 3 copies of Phoenix Wing Windblast to get rid of any of his cards, and 1 Ring of Destruction. So that's the deck. I wanted to try something new. Again, we got some new insect stuff. I wanted to see how impactful they may be, and then it just so happened to fit pretty well with the continuous spells. So playing 1 copy of Haman. Hopefully I can actually get it out. I'd like to see what this card can do, but that's the deck profile. Let's just see how the games go. All right, buddy, we're back.
We are here after a long hiatus.
Yes, a very long hiatus. It's been a while since I got to play with my bud.
It's been a while.
What a reference. I was not expecting that. So how are your packs?
Oh, decent.
Decent?
Decent. I don't want to give too much away. I pulled 6 secrets, decent.
Dude, with your luck recently, yes. I wouldn't be surprised if you just have a playset of Treeborn Frog along with like 3 Hamans.
I got play sets of all the supers and ups, and I have like 1 each of the commons. That's just my luck.
Yeah. Well, I did okay, I think, with the packs. Again, it's not like the most glorious pack that we could have gone into, but I'm interested to see what you come up with. Got the lucky die set up. All right. Now this is quite the decision here. I think I'm gonna go and try what it's like doing some setup first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll try something different. Let's go to main phase. What do I want to do? Let's go ahead and I will just set 1 and pass it over.
Okay.
Very simple.
Very simple. Send by 2 main.
Yep.
Let's set. Let's set. And let's get a little motion in gear, okay?
All right. In gear, is that a teaser?
It could be. But you should have paid attention to a different word.
Motion.
Wave motion cannon.
All right.
All right, with that, I'll pass to you.
Okay. I will draw. We'll go standby. Anything?
Nope.
All right, we'll go to main phase. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's flip summon my Howling Insect.
Okay.
And let's go to battle.
So you're gonna do what I did, but better.
Maybe, we'll see. We'll go to main phase 2. Let's just set a card and pass it back.
All right. Stand by.
Sure.
Let's activate the Swords of Concealing Light.
It will get set.
All right. I will pass to you.
I will draw. Stand by. Anything?
Nope.
All right, let's go to main phase. Let's normal summon a Howling Insect. All right,
that is fine.
All right. Next, I'm gonna activate a Banner of Courage. Haven't seen this card yet.
No, I used to play this in Duel Links.
Anything here?
Nope, nothing there.
Let's go battle and let's go in for 14. All right, like to see it. Main phase 2, I got nothing else, so I'll just pass.
Think I'm chilling.
All right, I will draw. Go standby. Anything?
Nope.
All right, let's go to main phase. I'm gonna start my turn by activating Vengeful Bog Spirit.
All right.
All right. Next, I'm going to send both to the graveyard to special summon the Anteater Eating Giant.
Okay.
Let's activate his effect and we'll destroy the wave motion.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go battle phase. Let's go in there for 2.
I'm gonna activate enemy controller on that one.
That is fine. How about 12?
I will take the 12.
Sweet. Main phase 2, got nothing else, so I will just pass.
Stand by to main.
Swords will fall. So obviously you're playing like a stun slash burn strategy, but your hand is fucking loaded. What's going on over there?
You have no idea.
I don't, not a clue.
This will be coming your way after the duels are over.
You got a screenshot.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to talk about a loaded hand that can't quite do a whole lot. I guess I'll set.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Okay. I will draw. Stand by anything?
No.
All right, let's go to main phase. Let's use the effect of my ant and we'll pop the new one.
Armor cut.
What's the target?
Target, I'll do the ant.
Okay. So it's Spanish.
And I'll pitch you.
Okay. Wonder what your other said. Let's flip summon Doki Pond.
Oh, there's no artwork on it for my.
Oh.
Okay, so it's an insect searcher.
Yeah. And let's just go battle. Go in for 12 and 8. We'll go to main phase 2 and pass.
A set 1.
All right.
Pass.
I will draw. Stand by anything?
Nope.
Go to main. Well, it's working so far. Let's just keep trying. 12. 8. Oh man. Getting pretty low. Main phase
I am.
2. Yeah. I'll just pass.
All right. I don't think you're ready for this.
Probably not.
You better get ready. It's coming your way real quick. All right.
All right.
We're going to activate brain control.
Okay. Wait. Oh fuck.
I was going to target your howling insect.
Okay. All right, game 2.
What do I want to do? I feel like I'm going to need card advantage again, so I'll go second.
Okay. Standby to main. Let's activate Stumbling. And then I'm going to normal summon the Ultimate Insect level 1. And with Stumbling, it will switch to defense, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Need a second to think here.
Looks like you're doing some math.
I guess I'll just set and pass.
All right. I will draw. We'll go standby. We'll use the effect of level 1. So
Yeah.
it will go to grave, and from there I will special the level 3, and then it will get switched to defense. And now your monsters have 300 less attack.
That's fine. They can't enter attack position anyway.
I don't think I'm really doing anything either, so I'll just pass.
Stand by to main.
Sure.
Set and pass.
Now you're drawing your monsters.
Now I am.
All right, we'll go to standby. We'll do level 3. We'll switch them out.
So now they lose 500 attack.
Bring out level 5. It will get switched to defense, and now they lose 500 attack.
I just had a thought.
What's that?
It'd be kind of stupid, but wouldn't it be kind of funny to pair stumbling up with that elemental hero Rampart Blaster? I think his name is. That can attack in defense mode.
Yeah. They can attack directly too.
Yeah.
I think from here, I'll just set one. We will activate the Dark Door.
Okay, so now only one monster can attack.
Correct.
Well, as soon as stumbling goes away, that's going to be an issue.
We'll just pass it back.
Okay. Yeah, just chilling.
All right. Draw. We'll go standby to main. Let's switch this over to attack mode, and we'll go battle phase. Let's see what this one is.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What?
I thought stumbling was constant.
No, it's not like that. They're
Because
stuck
it's a
in defense.
continuous.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just normal flip or
Oh.
special. They're switched to defense.
Okay, but then the turn after you can switch them out. Oh. Alright. Well, you have attacked into my adhesive explosive.
During your opponent's next standby phase.
Yeah, and during the standby phase, you have to send it to the graveyard to special summon Ultimate Insect, but does...
I don't have to. Technically, like during this
Technically, no.
during this turn standby phase would have been the time to bring out 7. So all right, so this gets equipped then. All right, we'll go to main phase 2. I'll just I'll pass there.
What do I want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yes! I'll set 1. I'll set 2.
All right,
I'll pass.
okay. I will draw. During the standby phase, this will just die. So from here, let's just set 1, and I'll activate Burning Lane.
Okay.
All right, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Stand by. Hey, we're putting the game on a clock today.
Yeah, we are.
Good lord. I'm going to sack off
Oh,
for Ancient Gear Golem.
holy shit.
I think I'm done there.
I will draw. Standby, I will take 5. And from here, I will activate Swords of Concealing Light. Slow you down a little bit more. And pass the turn.
All right. Okay, I think. Standby to main. I'll take the 5 standby. I think, therefore I am. I'll pass.
Okay. I was waiting for something. All right, standby. I'll take 5. We'll put 1 on swords. We'll go to main
Damn
phase.
right, you will.
Yeah. Yeah. I could keep this up as long as I can, but eventually the clock will run out not in my favor. I don't think I can play around everything. So what I'll do is I will activate Wave Motion Cannon. And pass.
Okay. Standby to main. I'll take the 5 and standby. Good God, what a back row.
Quite the lineup here, isn't it?
Literally. I guess I'm just passing.
All right, I will draw. We'll go to standby. I'll take 5. This is the
Oh,
second.
I have to ditch a card.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Bringing it back, baby.
So this is the second standby phase, so swords will fall. This will be the first one for wave motion.
I'm gonna use it
And-
immediately.
let's go to main phase.
Yes.
Let's activate premature burial. I'll pay 8.
Okay.
And I'll target level 3.
Interesting.
And then on summon, it gets switched to defense, and I will pass it there.
Okay. Standby. Main.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. So we're gonna flip up your golem.
Okay. It'll go to defense.
Then I'm going to set the card, and I'll pass my turn.
All right. I will draw. Standby. We'll put another one on wave motion. I will take 5, and then I will send this off and special, and then this will go
Okay,
to
yeah, that's what I figured.
defense.
I figured you had another one. That's why you brought back 3. Oh, I know you can't do anything more with your back row. Although I have a feeling you're waiting for a specific card. Don't think it hasn't escaped me that you're playing a lot of continuous spells. Look, I may be dumb, but I'm not an idiot.
Okay. All right. I'm done in standby. We'll go to main. Let's banish 1, 2.
Oh, I know it's coming.
We'll special the Doom Dozer.
Yep.
I think I'll just pass it there.
Stand by. Go main. All right, I'm gonna set one. I'm gonna finally switch Gear Golem to attack mode after like 5 turns. It feels like.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna activate Robin Zombie.
Send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. Okay.
We're gonna finally do a battle phase.
Sure.
God, 1 short.
Yeah.
Let's go into your bug.
All right.
So
So he's
that'll
at
be-
25. So I take 16.
Yes.
Still a pretty good amount.
Yeah. And now we're back at full strength, baby.
Yeah.
And then you gotta mill that card.
Oh, that's right. Mill.
Ooh.
Thanks, bud. Didn't want to draw that.
Yeah. After that, I'll go main phase 2.
All right.
I'm gonna set, pass,
All right.
if it lets me. There we go.
Let's draw. Standby. I'll take 5. Let's
Then during standby,
what?
I'm gonna activate Karma Cut,
Okay.
targeting Dozer,
No response.
pitching Cannon.
Okay. Nothing's
Why not?
changed.
The game and the players, they're all the same.
They're all the same. I did take the 5. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just have to pass here.
All right. Standby to main.
Sure.
I gotta take 5. So unfortunately, well, okay, I can attack over it.
True.
So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna attack for 400.
I will take it. And I will mill. Dang. I wanted to see that.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Main phase 2. It's time.
It's time.
It's time. I've been waiting for this for like 10 turns now, it feels like.
What?
Activate. End of the world.
What the fuck?
Pitching. Come on. To summon Demise.
Jesus Christ.
And we are going to activate his effect.
All right.
So we're going to board wipe, baby.
All right.
Oops. I closed the grave anyway.
What the fuck is this deck? Like,
2 grave.
I'm seeing all
grave.
these weird options in here.
Hell yeah, dude. No pass there.
All right, I'll draw. I wish I used
And just
the,
like
wave
that, we
motion.
have a whole new duel.
Yeah, we do. Holy shit. I mean, okay. If you say so.
All right, that's fair.
It is fair. You fucking asshole.
You run 3 of them.
Hell yeah, dude.
All
It's
right.
a free special.
All right.
Card's crazy. Let's normal. Battle. Attack.
Okay.
Attack. Go main phase 2. I'm just chilling. Wow. Not gonna lie, I was fucking scared
Yeah.
when you dropped that, but top decking Doom Dozer helped a lot.
You and your fucking top decks, dude. All right, stand by to main.
Sure.
Let's special summon Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go battle phase,
Sure.
and I will attack your Gokapon.
7, so this is 13.
Yes.
A little bit of lag. The effect of
Yeah.
Dokipon, I will add an insect with 15 or less attack.
Okay.
Oh man, got a lot of weird options.
You got that Star-Lord energy from Guardians 2. I'm gonna make a lot of weird shit.
There's not actually like really any great options. I think I'll probably just add this to hand. I'll add the silent insect.
Okay. Is that a permanent negate?
If
It
it's,
just shuts off those cards?
if it's face up on the field, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better not have any more continuous cards in your hand. My silent insect's about to put in some work.
Hmm.
Well, he's thinking. All right.
I don't like it, but
So standby to main. Well, this is probably just over. Monster Reborn, targeting Demise.
that's fine.
Sweet. Now I will board wipe. No, I'm just
Are you
kidding.
paying the price?
No. Yeah. And just to top it off, Banner of Courage. We'll go battle. I'll attack with 3K. To send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. So just one.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that. Matching. And 24 to the face.
26, actually.
Oh, 26. That's correct.
Not that it matters.
No. All right, dude. Wow.
Dude, I did not know about that card.
What card?
Silent Insect.
Yeah, the new card, man.
You know why that sucks?
Because you're playing continuous spells and traps.
Because I was gonna go into main phase 2 and activate Swords of Consuming Light to flip your Doom Dozer down,
Ah.
so you couldn't attack me with it.
A good thing I
Man.
searched it, right?
I guess so.
Honestly, it was either this or like another howling insect or like one of the ultimate insects. But like by that point, I already ran through pretty much like all the ultimate insects.
Man.
I actually was playing originally level 7, but I side decked it out because game 1, it didn't really seem like you were monster reliant. You were really just focusing on back row. So I really just wanted to.
I needed to be.
Yeah, so I
Look how
kind of.
much further the duel went when I had monsters.
So Silent Insect was actually a side deck card. I threw in all 3 copies. But let's mill this shit. All right, buddy. Tell me, what is this mess? What are you going for here?
I had 2 strategies coming into this duel.
Okay.
Strategy 1, summon Haman or Uriah. I had both in here.
Looks like you sided the Uriah out.
I did.
Okay.
I sided out Uriah and quite a few of the continuous spells and traps.
Okay.
Mostly the traps, though. And I brought in my Demise and Ruin strategy.
Oh, so this was an entire side deck strategy.
Yes, all 3 copies of the ritual spell and all 4 monsters were all sided in on game 2.
Okay.
It was a heavy side. Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like you're just playing like a stun thing with like, but yeah, you're playing like some set cards with the explosives, so like you can feel comfortable setting, and then just playing like big attackers that you can just feel comfortable normal summoning.
Until you play cards that makes all monsters go into defense position when they get summoned, and they all
Yeah.
have terrible defense stats.
I think that's the only copy of that card that I have.
Oh,
Yeah, Stumbling.
What?
It's the only copy that I have. I had the Burning Land turn 1 in the last game, but I was waiting on it just because like if I don't have another burn card to pair it up with, like technically you would actually burn out first because activating it, and then it does it on your standby phase.
Yeah.
But depending on how long this is going to keep going on, like the moment that you do a little bit of damage, or like say I need to go into some of my resources like pre-mat, like I have to pay life. Now I'm the one who's lower. So it's like I don't want to rely on it too much. And then as soon as I draw wave motion, I felt comfortable playing that, but I didn't want to play the wave motion right away because by that point, like I'm playing entirely into heavy.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where once you had the golem out, I felt, you know, the clock ticking. I knew that I could stall with the swords, putting it face down, and that you would still have to flip it, and then it would go back to defense, and that would buy me an additional turn. But by that point, like I felt like I had no choice. I have to get counters on this cannon and do the most that I can with it.
I think swords ended up saving the game for you, because if you didn't stall, I would have had probably enough damage in that turn or two to do game.
This would have been a deck that I would have really liked to have Swords of Concealing Light, not concealing, but Swords of Revealing Light.
Yeah. What were your 2 set cards in the end there? The ones I didn't attack?
You saw them when you board wiped. It was the Goki Pawn and the Howling Insect.
Okay.
So they got to be destroyed by battle. I didn't get any value off of those cards, but with the Dark Door, like being able to keep monsters on board and only being able to attack once, that helps me a little bit. Unfortunately, it still doesn't help when you're facing against Golem.
Yeah, because you had 1400 plus 13, 27. Yeah, you had 2700 life points there. So if I was Golem and I hit into Gokupon, yeah, you would have got the search, but now you only have like 500 life points.
Yeah.
And your next turn, Burning Land would have wiped you out.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, taking out the Doom Dozer was not the best move.
Yeah, once again, I fell victim to my own greed and your top decks.
Yeah. Yeah, top tech Doom Dozer was pretty nice.
No Chainsaw Insect though?
That is also in the side.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Again, depending on what kind of strategy that you were going into, if I felt like having a beater. Well, buddy, what do you say? The wheel?
The wheel.
The wheel. It's been a while for the wheel.
It has been a while.
All right, buddy. So here we are, the loser's wheel. That was a well-fought game, I think.
Yeah, game 2 was pretty cool.
Yeah. I do like the fact that we are still in like this point where every time we get a new pack, we're trying like all these weird new things.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what your prize is.
On a giant stuffed animal.
Ancient Gear Golem.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Looks like you get to craft a common.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you already have like playsets of them.
I already have like 7 of each. Then yeah, I've got multiple sets of each already.
Have another.
Another.
All right. Let's just check out the winner's wheel. All right, winner's wheel. Let's see what I get. Ooh, craft an ultra. So I'm not sure if I have Uriah, so I could go for that route, or I could go ahead and try the second Haman.
Use your poison.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I have until next week to decide that. All right, guys. Well, that's going to bring it into this episode. Thanks again for watching the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps us get seen. Also, leave comments down below. Me and Cody both check the comments. We want to see feedback. We want to hear from you guys, either about what we can do with the series or potential new series. Even just talk about the gameplay, card choices, misplays, anything like that.
Yeah, the comments these past few weeks have been looking like my Tinder DMs.
Yeah. So again, leave likes, helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below. We will read the comments. That's going to end this episode. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.